What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here. What just happened here? Anyways, what's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here over on Modern Warfare Zombies because I have finally unlocked the Magma Camo and I want to use it in game. However, in multiplayer, you know, I've been going through the whole entire grind of trying to get all the little weapon charms and calling cards and stuff unlocked, so I don't want to go ahead and play a whole entire match, you know, while using a different camo. So I thought, let's go ahead and just kind of vibe in some zombies and chill and kind of talk about the camo itself, talk about a lot of stuff going on. And is that someone's tombstone on the ground? Can I interact with it? Nope. Okay, I'm just throwing stuff down. It is interesting I can see other people's tombstones though. I wish I could just yoink it from someone and be like, nope, that is mine now. But let's go ahead and talk about the camo itself if I can go ahead and use the right button. My button inputs are so messed up. I feel like I've been playing like too much of other games. I've been playing a lot of like Cyberpunk and stuff. So going over here and trying to open doors and stuff when I'm not familiar with the whole entire controls really does get annoying. And why did I only have 3 stamina ups? Why? Why do I need 3 stamina ups on me? Can I, if I just equip it, yeah, just post it back in the sack. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at this camo. Let's give it a nice little overview here, a nice little showcase or anything, and pull out my other monitor and all that type of stuff so I can go ahead and get a cool little screenshot for the video. I definitely think for a camo that requires 1.4 million XP, it is a little odd, right? In one hand, I really love it. I love the whole entire Magma theme that it's got going on. You know, we have the whole entire other camo, you know, the Interstellar and everything I love, but also having this right here, which is a very Magma themed weapon, is something that I think is pretty cool as someone who has a background in being named FireMonkey and having fire as like a main personality trait. But what I gotta add onto this, though, is that, you know, when it comes to the camo's actual animation, it feels very subtle in a way, right? Like, whenever you're aiming down, you can tell that your camo is animated. Oh, we have a little buddy coming here. Hello, Karuto. But you can tell that the camo is actually animated. I mean, just aiming in right here, you can see the whole entire movement of it, but it looks like a majority of the gun doesn't really move too much. However, if you look very, very closely, if you look over there at the slant, you can tell that, yes, you have this major moving part at the top, but it also has a slight movement upwards on that very slow area. So if we actually inspect it and you pay close attention to the actual Magma theme that's going on the full side, it does slowly go upwards, but it's ever so slightly slow that you can't even tell anything's really going on with it, right? It almost feels like there's nothing happening to it. So it's something where I'm like, you know, I'm fine with it, but at the same time, I feel like if they were going to make an animated camo require this much of a grind, it would be something where you would want them to actually have more of a special flair on it, more of an animation going on. And I do gotta mention, the only reason I ever even completed it by time I actually did was because of the fact that I found out double XP tokens actually work for the event camo progress, meaning that instead of actually getting the camo requiring 1.3 million XP or whatever, the like 500,000 or 600,000 XP I still needed ended up being the grind worth of around like 300,000 or 400,000 because of the fact that I started popping double XP tokens. Now, originally I didn't want to, because if you guys know and been paying attention to the videos and everything else, I'm already max level. I'm level 250 in the game already, so double XP tokens are basically useless for me except for the fact that, you know, I'm able to pop them and use them for the camo progress. So that was basically all I did, right? That was basically what I used it for, was just for grinding out the camos in order to actually, you know, unlock this and be able to use it in the game, and I'm happy about it, right? I definitely can see myself rocking this a lot in zombies, maybe in multiplayer after I finish the whole Interstellar grind and everything, but it is just nice to have more options for different camos or whatever else I want to end up using in the game, so I'm not too mad about the grind. You know, I still think that I shouldn't have had to put hours upon hours into actually getting it, because there definitely is a lot of better camos out there that you can get with a little bit of like a separate grind that isn't as tedious feeling as this one was. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm still going to use it in the game. I just feel sorry for other people out there who may not have all the time in the world like I do to actually just kind of hop in, play it, and not worry about anything else, because, you know, I have a lot of free time doing content creation, YouTube, all that type of stuff. This is my job. But of course, content creation isn't something that absolutely everyone would be able to make their job, right? There's people who might be working at Walmart or something, and they're not going to have all the time in the world to sit here in Call of Duty to get 1.3 million XP just for a Magma camo. And I know this sounds a little weird that you guys are just seeing this random cut for playing zombies into Meat 24/7 hardcore mode, but to kind of explain it, for some reason when I play zombies, half the time it just completely breaks my recordings to the point where I have to basically fully redo everything. So I recovered like the first 4 minutes of the video, and I thought I'd continue everything this way around. However, we do have a bonus someone here, being W1Q, is someone I play with occasionally here and there. So if he has a comment he wants to say about anything, such as, you know, the Magma camo grind, feel free. Yes, I'm putting you on the spot here. Go on.
I'm sick.
Yeah, He is sick right now, but basically, like we were saying about everything with this whole entire grind, you know, it's definitely something where I'm like, I feel for the people out there who don't have as much freedom as me when it comes to actually going out of their way to get this camo. You know, some people might enjoy the Magma theme like I do, but they might not be able to spend 24/7 actually grinding the game away because of all their real life obligations going on, which is why I hope that, you know, if Call of Duty, you know, Activision, Sledgehammer, all those type of people decide to go ahead and make it so that this camo is still locked to this event and they don't make it easier to obtain or anything, I hope they at least, you know, have progress saving or something in place and then they bring back the event later down the line, because I just feel like compared to the other ones we've had, like the other events felt a lot more manageable, but this one right here where it's something that, you know, you have a decent amount of time to actually complete, but you have to get so much XP, it just feels like a slog, right? It feels like something that they should bring back with progress saving or something, just because of how annoying it is to actually do. And maybe that's just kind of me saying things because, you know, I wanted the camo right away as soon as possible to be able to talk about it, you know, use it in games and whatnot, but at the exact same time, I mean, you gotta keep in mind, I used double XP. There's 1 week left. If I didn't use double XP and I continue to just casually play like I was doing, which it was kind of a little bit over more than casual anyways, right? You know, it wasn't like I was just casually playing once or twice a day or anything like that, then I might not have even completed it. You know, I might have had to go all the way to that final day just to get all the XP I needed, because, you know, I'm not dedicated to this game 24/7 or anything. I have a lot of other games I play in my free time, a lot of single player story games as well and all that type of stuff, so it's not something that, you know, I could really just go ahead and be like, yeah, you know, I am going to snort 50 lines of gamer subs or G Fuel or whatever else and complete this real quick in one sitting, right? I'm not trying to do that. But we're kind of getting off track here. We're going into weird little improv territory. What I'm trying to basically say about this whole entire situation is that I feel that the Magma camo grind is not worth it for the effect you actually get on the camo itself. I feel maybe if the animation was sped up or something like that with the upward scale, it'd make it more worth it. But as someone like me who mainly just wanted it for the whole entire theme that it's got going on of flames or molten or whatever else, I am, you know, happy to actually have it in the game. But I definitely think that, you know, from the mindset of other people who may not have all the time in the world, they need to go ahead and make it so that the XP requirements aren't this insane for every single camo they release through these mini events, because of the fact that it's just kind of annoying and it feels like they're trying to fight for my time more than they're trying to fight for me to actually play and enjoy their game, right? It seems like they just want the analytics of, oh, these people are spending so long playing the game in a single sitting, instead of, oh, you know, they're enjoying their time, they're having fun, they're wanting to play the game because of the game just being fun, and instead it's like they're playing the game because we're making them play the game to get the rewards. And we obviously know that they have like 5 or 6 other event camos already planned out that they plan to release over time. They'll probably end up selling bundles that make the XP grind a little bit easier like they've done with all these other camos as well, but it is something where I sit here and I'm just like, if they make it this long of a grind for literally everything, then I am going to be sad, especially if they make it this long of a grind for all the animated camos, because I love animated camos. I think it's a really cool aspect that makes me want to get this stuff extra, because it's not like it's just a single color design plastered on there. It is a fully designed, you know, animated decal and everything else that makes it so much more worth it, because you actually get to see more of like this visually pleasing thing 24/7 while you're playing the entire game. But until next time, I hope champs and chambits enjoyed today's little bit of a weird ramble about camos and all that type of stuff. If you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys next time in a few days with even more content. Most likely we're not going to be playing Call of Duty. Maybe I'll play another game while rambling about something else, but who knows? We'll just kind of have to wait and see what actually goes down there. But until next time, peace out.